I've made this link tree so it's easier for you guys to get into contact with me. If you want to find out more about the course, it's over on my Buy Me a Beer. If you want to simply get into contact with me, it's over on my crypto Twitter or my crypto Instagram. It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another quant update. We go through these cryptos every single weekday, so it's lucky for you guys. I'm here with a weekend update. So make sure you do leave a like, of course, comment, share the video if you can, and of course, if you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe. Now, we're starting off on the monthly time frame since I haven't made a video on the new monthly close. We can see that the monthly closed above the 20 monthly EMA. So this is positive. It's keeping this monthly uptrend, it's saying. So technically, it's in a bull market. The only thing that puts us in the bear market is losing the 20 monthly EMA over here, and this is where we have seen the reclaim with a new pattern now forming on the monthly time frame, being an inverse head and shoulders over here. So the target for this inverse head and shoulders would be from this lowest point back to the neckline, and we're waiting for the breakout. Now it's upward sloping, so the longer it takes to break out, the higher it needs to be. And so we could see that if it were to break out in the next month or so, then we can see a target of about $800. So it just depends when this wants to actually break out. Again, if it's a further into the future, then you're actually going to go higher. Can you see that? So for the moment, this would, from current price, be approximately a 550% move. We can see some confluence here at the 1272 at $850. So Quant has now shown us two reasons why it will eventually reach this price point. And again, from current price, this would be a move of over a 5x. So whatever you have in Quant right now at today's price, you will have 5 times that by the time it comes up to this. But there's no time limit on it. We need to fulfill certain criteria, and that is breaking above this gold box over here, but as well as this upward sloping line. So we need to break above both. So it's actually positive that we have the golden pocket here, because once you get above this, it's technically bullish. You've created the reversal wave. You see at the moment we rejected it over here. In actual fact, what should happen is a massive push down like this, but we found support over here. I've made a few updates. My last few quant updates have explained that we came to the 0.5 fib over here, got that bounce, and we're now seeking to head up and try and break through this bear market level. If you've been keeping up to date with the quant videos, you'd know that we have this other chart over here with this bear market box, which is between 150 and 160. This one, I'm just using the golden pocket. I don't actually have that bear market box, but we'll get into that other chart in a second. So yeah, on the monthly time frame, again, because it's the monthly, it's going to take a long time, isn't it? It could take some years to get up to this price level. So yeah, it's just a longer term target. Just know that once we are above the golden pocket, we've created the reversal wave, meaning that we're entering a bull market. But the monthly time frame is already saying that, because we're above the 20 EMA, we're above the 55. So yeah, that's just appeared over here in February. So that's very nice to know. This is the special quant chart. You can find it in the description down below. You just copy and paste it onto your trading view. You just start typing randomly, and you just get rid of this, and you paste the link. It's not really a link, but what is in the description down below at the top, you can just paste it over here and then hit enter, and it'll bring this chart up, and you can see the 55 has just appeared for the first time on the 1st of February 2023, so 2 months ago now. And yeah, we can see, I know it didn't exist beforehand, but we could actually imagine it doing something like that. So it looks like you lost the 20, you go to the 55, we reclaim the 20. If you ever lose the 20, you're coming down to the 55. So it's actually suggesting that we won't go lower than 67 again. And it doesn't mean that we're coming down there. It's telling us we should not be going lower than 67 again, if that's what Quant wants to do in holding that monthly 55, and that's what it should do. Again, this is suggesting that it was your bottom. So if we do ever go into a bear market, that's signaled by losing the 20 monthly and heading to the 55 monthly. And so if we were to enter another, or just go back into it, we'd come back down to that price point, saying that the low would be around 65 to 67 dollars. So that's actually quite a good positive, isn't it? But we're not going down here, because as we've seen, the last monthly candle, we're seeing diminishing pressure, selling pressure, because we're coming down. We were below the 20 EMA and now we've reclaimed it. So this is actually quite positive. So it means at least in the short term, at least for the beginning of this month, we should see some buy pressure. Let's see if it actually continues. And again, we need to close above $120 to $170 to create this reversal wave to head up to these price points up here and up here. So we are looking for a 500% push in the upward direction once we are breaking through 170. But please do remember, you also need to break above this. So we would wait for, again, on this time frame, monthly candles, but we could scale down to the weekly. As you can see, it's a little bit different, the levels. Can you see that? So we'd actually have to go from there to there. On the monthly, it's not really looking the same. So I'm going to keep it on the monthly, because we want a monthly close above this. That's what's going to be the positive outlook over here. A close above the 618 and this uptrending line. This could be about $190. Now I'm going to head over to the other chart now, over to the daily time frame, where we can see that Quant was actually trying to break out of this 55 today. It was up about 2% earlier today, now only 0.30%. So it seems as if we are again rejecting the 131 level, which is our golden pocket. This is where we want to break through to create that reversal wave. So it's this area between 131 and 138 which we want to flip into support, and we're seeing a double bottom right now setting up to try and break through it. Once you actually get up here, and because at the moment we're rejecting, so that's looking to come back down, but wouldn't be surprised if we get a big green candle. Let's not hope for it. Let's just prepare. Again, we're preparing for both directions, but taking whatever is shown at the moment. What it's showing us is a rejection of the daily 55 EMA over here. We're coming up into all of them as resistance. So we're feeling the 55, the 200, but we're actually sat on the 20. So we're trapped in this little range right now. We can see that we're coming up to the end over here where these two lines meet. So we're going to force a breakout or break down. So either down or up. Can you see the last few days we've been playing around in this area? So it can't really decide. There's a lot of indecision here in the market. So we're going to get a big move soon, whether that's down, because at the moment the signs are saying, yeah, it wants to come down, because again, we're coming back up into this resistance. We're failing to break through it. We're rejecting it. So at the moment, the bears are trying to show that they are still there. The last few days, the bulls are trying to show you that they're protecting this area. Now the bears are showing you that they're protecting this area. So we're just going to get a big push in either direction. We don't actually know, but at the moment the levels that I would be focused on, or the trend lines I'd be focused on, is this point through that point. That's the furthest 2 points. Again, we've got no more touches than just those two, so a close above this trend line would be absolutely bullish. That would be reclaiming this red line, as we can see over here, and this golden pocket. So those three levels, these three right over here, we just need to push through them, flip them into support. This is beautiful. I know we'd still be underneath the bear market box, but it's a good first steps. You'd be creating the reversal wave. Now, if you're not really getting what I'm saying at the moment, I have an offer on my course. It's going to last until the end of this first week of April. So it's going to be £90. Just message me on my Instagram or my Twitter. You can actually find it, more information on it, and you can take action through my buy me a beer link. You can also do that as well. I want to say thank you to the lot that actually sent me some beer in the last few days. So I did actually just get some Corona yesterday. I had some San Miguel. I'm probably going to get some IPA next week now. But yeah, thank you for that. It's really appreciated. Again, all the links that you need to contact me or find out more about the course are in the top right corner here, or in the description and comment section down below. Now we'll just finish this off now with Quant. So to create the reversal wave is by pushing through the golden pocket. So after this big wave down, essentially we're running into this to continue lower, but we found a support over here, which luckily enough I gave you, because I also measured this, and about halfway was around $115, $116. So that's why we've come back down, reset this newly formed uptrend, trying to actually continuing it. But this is also pushed down and has a halfway point, which we're running into right now. So in actual fact, guys, it looks like it's trying to come back down. Can this 236 level between $115 and $117 hold? Remember, this gold box here is our support level. Can we see that you lost it over here? It's because we were meeting a specific target, but we came back in and confirmed it as support. So this was our pivot point to actually head up. I know I've just said this is also moved down, so we're coming into this golden pocket to come back down. Can we now find support within 115 and $120? This $5 area, can we now find support within $115 and $120? Looking for support to now break out of this downtrend. Again, this downtrend only has these two furthest points, so it is like that final layer of the downtrend basically. So once we are through that, it's looking great to attack this bear market box. Once we are through that, again, yes, I've shown you a 5x on the monthly chart, but when we're on the daily and the 4 hour and the weekly, we're looking at the shorter term move. So I'll be looking for a retest of $200 and maybe coming back down to the bear market box before heading up towards $300, which is this older trend line of this head and shoulders pattern. So by the time we're getting up there, we would have already validated the other inverse head and shoulders that we see over here. So maybe coming back down for that support and then breaking out. It's a long way into the future, guys. I'll be here every step of the way. Again, it's not necessarily going to play out exactly like that. This would be like the most blessed scenario, but we know it's not as easy as that, isn't it? So that's why we always look at it both ways. Again, if this is lost, if this pivot point is lost, we could be coming back down to this demand zone. It is demand, but the more times we touch it, maybe the bounces get weaker, guys, because as we see over here, great bounce over here at the moment. We've just come up to here. We're looking for the continuation. Can it get it, or will we return back down to here? This is the next step. Are we going to drop lower, or are we now going to break out and form a bull market? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you do like, subscribe and comment. I hope to see you in my Discord community, so do check out those links. There's a link tree in the comment section or the description down below, or even in the top right corner. You can just click it over here somewhere, and yeah, it can take you to my crypto Twitter, Instagram, where you can private message me. If you want to actually just take action on the course or the mentorship without talking to me, head over to my Buy Me a Bit. Now bring up a page looking like this. You can even get one single mentorship session anyway, but all the details that you need here, you get 10 sessions, and here you get 30 plus videos, 6-hour course, and yeah, all the information you need is over here.